What's up, everybody? It's 2 Savage Gaming, and today we're talking about 2025 Summer Game Fest, getting ready to go down this weekend. Talk about some of the leaks, some of the gameplay we're supposed to get, and some of the release dates we're supposed to be getting as well. I really think that this year, starting with Summer Game Fest, is kind of a changing of the guard with some of the older companies like the Ubisofts and stuff like that have been releasing absolute trash as of late, getting rid of these AAA studios, and it's the real rise of indie devs. I mean, we've had recent games like Expedition 33 that just blew up, had Tainted Grail drop as well, among some other stuff that's been coming out that has really been lighting it up and really killing the AAA studios that have only been dropping crap or remakes of stuff. Even though Oblivion was great, still a remake of a 20-year-old game. So let's get into it. Here's the list of what all they got going on. But let's get into some of the guaranteed gameplay that we got coming up. Alright, so first up, Ghost of Yotei. We're supposed to be getting some actual in-depth gameplay for this game. I mean, if it just follows suit with Ghost of Tsushima, it's going to be a good time. That was an amazing game. All they got to do is just kind of continue on what they were doing with that, and it'll be an easy home run for them with that. From the little bit that we've seen, it's definitely looking good, but with some more gameplay and all coming up here at Summerfest, we'll see what's going on with it. So we got Mafia the Old Country. We're supposed to be getting some more in-depth actual gameplay for this one. This one I don't know how I feel about this. It kind of seems like it'll be interesting. I'm kind of in between on it. The other Mafia games are a ton of fun. I'm curious to see how they do this throwback to this era. It's kind of a weird era for gaming. You kind of get stuff before or after this in time, but regardless, still excited to see some gameplay for this. Now, one of the more possibly controversial games, and I really don't know how I feel about it, is Mind's Eye. It looks really cool, but it kind of reminds me of some of these games that have been coming out that have just been like AI generated games that haven't really been what they're supposed to be. This kind of looks like a cyberpunky type of game. I'm really curious to see what the gameplay looks like that we're supposed to be getting for this. Give us a more in-depth look, because I'm really suspicious of this game, but it could turn out to be another big thing as far as like a GTA cyberpunky type of game. But yeah, we'll just have to wait for some actual gameplay here. The trailers look great, but until we get some actual gameplay for it, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Yeah, and see, stuff like this, I mean, it looks cool, but it's like, it seems like it's so scripted and stuff until we get into some actual how the world is and everything and how everything interacts with one another. I don't know about this game. It's a wait and prove me wrong type of deal. And next up, we got Gears of War E-Day. We're supposed to be getting some actual gameplay for this, which, same thing with some of these games. They just continue with what they did originally and just keep it there. We'll be good. I'm not really the biggest fan of the newer couple Gears of War games. They were kind of mid. It'll be nice to go back to Marcus and the boys, back to where it all started and all. I'm excited for it. You know, it'll bring back a bunch of those member berries from the original Gears of War series, but hopefully it's good. I kind of feel like they got away from what they're good at with the newer games, so hopefully this is kind of a, unfortunately, I'm going to say it, but a return to form for them. I think this could actually be pretty good. Hopefully they do something good with the multiplayer again, because yeah, it just hasn't been the same for the last couple years. So hopefully they get back to what they're good at with this one. I'm looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to some gameplay for this one, that's for sure. Alright, next we got Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. Now this game I'm really excited for. This is like a Black Myth Wukong Elden Ring kind of like mix-up game. It looks really cool. We're supposed to be getting some gameplay for this as well. They've shown just a tiny bit of gameplay like we got here, but I'm excited for a deep dive into this to see what it's all about. If it's basically, like I said, a Wukong Elden Ring mix-up, I'm definitely looking forward to this. It looks really cool from what we've seen so far. but until we actually get some more gameplay of it, it's hard to tell. I mean, a lot of games these days, it's, they can make the great trailers, but until that game actually comes out and, we see what it's like hands-on and stuff, it's really, really hard to tell. I mean, look at stuff like Assassin's Creed Shadows and stuff that we've been let down with terrible gameplay and stuff. But this definitely looks really, really cool. I'm liking the boss fights, liking the character designs. Everything's looking really, really good. Different combat with the magic, swords, and everything is looking neat too. So definitely excited for this. Alright, next we got Death Stranding 2. Now, this is a game we've already got a ton of stuff with, but they're supposed to be doing some kind of special long-form, in-depth gameplay with the man himself, Kojima, there as well. I mean, he normally comes out with all the stuff anyway, but this is one of those games, I don't need to see anything else for it. I don't need any more trailers. I don't need anything. I'm going to be playing this regardless. I love the first one. I only played it, the director's cut version, but absolutely loved it. Looking forward to this. I've heard some good things where they've done a lot more with the combat. It kind of sounds like they're sliding it more towards like Metal Gear Solid 5, which is a good thing to me because that is one of my like absolute top tier favorite games as far as the gameplay and all. So I'm looking forward to this. Like I said, they're doing a special event with Kojima and all. I don't need any of that. I'm already bought in for this. Excited. Gameplay, cool and all. Don't need it. I already know I'm into it. And next up, I'm going to get into some of the more kind of rumory, release datey type of stuff. Now, mind you, I'm doing this a couple days out from Summer's Game Fest, and the way the stuff works is the last couple days leading into it, we already know stuff's going to be leaked. I'm actually doing this video right after some Witcher 4 news dropped. I'll be covering that here in a minute as well. But yeah, some of the stuff will come and end up being out of date because leaks happen. They always happen to these shows every year. So keep that in mind. So one of the games we're supposed to be getting at least a release date is Dying Light the Beast. And I don't know, I really liked the first one. I thought it was cool. They kind of lost me with the second game, so I'm interested to see what they do with this game. Playing as the zombies, hunting people down and all, looks really, really interesting. So this is one of those, I hope we also get some kind of more gameplay with it and show us what they're working with instead of just a release date for it. But so far, all I've heard is we're just getting a release date on this one. Alright, next up, we got Crimson Desert. We're supposed to be getting a release date for this one as well. This is another one of those games, kind of like Mind's Eye, where like, I don't know how I feel about it. It looks really cool, but it almost kind of seems like they're doing way too much stuff all in one. This kind of has me feeling like it might be kind of more in the Assassin's Creed Shadows kind of lane, where it looks cool from the outside, but once you get into it, it's really, really janky, and all these different crazy mechanics they're putting together like end up not working together at all very well. They're doing so much with this game. It's wild, with the turning into animals, flying around, the whole world that's up in the clouds, and all this other stuff. I've never played their other game, Black Desert Online. I know a lot of people that are into it that like it, but I never played it. I'm excited for this. It seems like a cranked up, like cyberpunk level of craziness, but to like a Skyrim type of game. It looks cool, but like I said, until we get some more gameplay and hands-on with it, I'm excited to see what this is. But like I said, for right now, as far as I know, we're getting some more out of it is a release date. Alright, next up is probably my most anticipated game of the year so far, is Arc Raiders. This game looks absolutely amazing, and I think this will be one of the big ones as far as what I was talking about earlier with some of the indie devs taking over. This game, oh man, it's got everything for the hardcore extraction shooter players to a lot of the casual players. It makes it really easy for you to jump in and stuff. This game, everything about it, I just like. I like the movement, the sliding around. It kind of reminds me of Apex Legends with the movement, with the sliding around and stuff like that. But all the gameplay for this, The style is really cool. It's kind of like the Star Warsy apocalypse kind of thing is kind of the vibes I get off of this. But man, does this game look awesome. I cannot wait for this. We're supposed to be at minimum getting a release date for this. Now there are some rumors that they might just shadow drop this game, whether it be at Summer Games Fest or the coming week afterwards. I've heard a lot of stuff. So with one of the updates for the early access that they put out, they had a code leaked to a website that had a countdown clock for this weekend coming up. So most people are thinking at minimum it's a release date. Some people are jumping the gun and thinking it's a full-on shadow drop. I'm hoping they do a shadow drop just because I can't wait for this game. But hopefully they drop this thing soon. I think this is the next big thing as far as not just extraction shooters, but just shooters in general. The mix of PvE and PvP that they have in this just looks really, really good. I'm super excited for this game. Alright, next up we're getting into super rumory, kind of don't know what's going to happen kind of thing. But supposedly we're going to get some news on the new Cyberpunk game. Cyberpunk 2. We're going to get some kind of release trailer date. I know they've been working on it. Everyone's excited, especially after as much as they fixed Cyberpunk into what it is today. I'm super pumped for it. I love that game. That's one of those I still have it download and I come back to every now and then. If they kind of learn their lessons from the first one and don't make those same mistakes, I think we're in for something special here, and I'm definitely excited for that. Now, another one we got some rumors for is Atomic Heart. I've heard some different things. We might be getting some DLC news or Atomic Heart 2 information as far as a release date and everything with it. My guess is probably Atomic Heart 2 would be my guess. But yeah, I played a little bit of this game. It was cool. I wish it was a little bit more open to it for the style of game. But yeah, if we get a second one, cool. Play it too. And next we have, supposedly we're getting Resident Evil 9 information. I don't know if we're going to get an actual release date. It's probably just more of an announcement, maybe a little quick teaser trailer. A lot of times with the Resident Evils, they'll drop like a quick, like not even a full minute trailer, kind of show you just some zombies or something like that. The last couple Resident Evils here, I've really liked. Did the newer one with the first person view and all. It gives it super creepy vibes, and they've been a good time to play. Looking forward to it. Definitely curious to see what all they actually show as far as the new one. And next we got Space Marine 3 news. Supposedly we're getting an announcement for the third game. I absolutely love Space Marine 2. It was one of my most enjoyed games like in recent times. It was just a fun game, jumping with your boys, just destroy stuff. Game looked great, played well. Even the multiplayer was actually pretty fun. I played a little bit of that as well. I hope if it is an announcement for the third and not just some more DLC for 2, I hope they kind of expand on the multiplayer, because I think they kind of had a good basic with it and they could have done some more to it. But yeah, definitely if it's more of this in 3, I'm in. You got me. I'm sold. I'm excited. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. And a big one, I mean, the trailer for this has launched, what, like 6-8 years ago, something like that now. I don't even know why they did a teaser trailer, because everyone knows Bethesda's working on Elder Scrolls 6. But supposedly we're going to get an actual release date finally. I mean, they haven't had anything release lately as far as their mainline series with Elder Scrolls or Fallout. So it's overdue for us to get some kind of news for this. More than just this little teaser trailer. Hopefully it's a full-blown trailer. Hopefully a release date for it, because it's been a long time. But yeah, that's the rumors right now, is we're supposed to be getting something more on this, because it has been dead quiet. Now, the one I did have some news on originally that we were supposed to be getting some gameplay was The Witcher 4, but they went ahead and dropped the early tech demo of it, and this is what it looks like. It looks really amazing. I played Witcher 3. Unfortunately, I never played the first and second, so some of the story beats are kind of lost on me in the third one. But main story wise, I obviously know what's going on. I had a ton of fun in the third. Um, I don't know how the jump to Ciri is going to be in the fourth. She seemed like a cool character, but as far as like the main character, I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, it definitely looks amazing. That's for sure. She looks good in here too. Definitely better than the trailer that they showed initially. And the other big news going along with this that I've been hearing is supposedly we're gonna get a Witcher 1 remake. I don't know if they're gonna do the same thing, kind of like they did with Oblivion, and using Unreal 5 kind of over top of the old engine to update everything. But yeah, that's rumors now. Is we'll get an in-depth actual gameplay instead of just the tech demo with 4, and supposedly an announcement of a Witcher 1 remake as well. But we'll have to wait and see for that, obviously. And another one from the team that made Hitman is we have a 007 game coming out. It was announced, but we're supposed to get some more on it. I'm excited. I've always been a big fan of 007, the games and movies. This one's going to be called First Light. Yeah, that's all we really know. Hopefully, we get some more on it, like is rumored. Hopefully, more than just a teaser trailer and a picture like they've shown so far. That's all we got. 07 First Light. So we don't really know what it's about yet, but hopefully get an actual trailer, see what's going on. They showed the shadow of the new 007. Definitely curious to see what it's about. I think this is a good match. The Hitman guys with their styles of games matched with 007 could be really cool, and I'm excited to see what they do with it. And next we got, supposedly we're getting some Metro news. Supposedly there's a new game coming. I hope so. This is a series I didn't get into until Exodus came out, and I played through the whole series. Absolutely loved the series. I hope that if we are getting this announcement for a new Metro game, that they kind of go with the Exodus style of gameplay as opposed to the first couple. I like that kind of mix of, here's these couple like world zones you can jump around to, and they all were a little bit different and all, but I absolutely love this game. It's smaller scale than like something like a Fallout, but a ton of fun. And yeah, so supposedly we're getting an announcement for a new game. Another one that we're supposed to be getting some kind of news on is this Overdose game with Xbox and Kojima. It's their project that they've been working on for a little while, and outside of this weird trailer that they gave us, we don't know anything about, but we're supposed to be getting some kind of big announcement for it, release date possibly. I hope some gameplay, because nobody really knows what this game's about, especially with Kojima involved. It could be anything, but we're supposed to be getting some kind of news out of this. Alright, and last but not least, we have a possible Halo 7 announcement, and maybe a Halo remake of the Combat Evolved, the original, a full-on remake. We'll have to see. They've lost me with the more recent iterations of Halo. I don't know, they just lost the plot on it and just got away from what makes Halo great. This is one of those, man. I hope they can bring it back, but I just don't know. I really just don't know. But yeah, supposedly we're getting an announcement for a new Halo, as well as surprise from another AAA developer. We're getting a remake, remakes after remakes after remakes. So we'll have to see. So yeah, that is some of the bigger news and possible leaks that we have coming to Summer Game Fest. I'm excited. These are some of the games that I'm a little bit more excited. There's still tons of other like smaller games coming out, some bigger games coming out, but this is the majority of what I was kind of interested in. And yeah, looking forward to it. I'm going to definitely be doing a follow-up after Games Fest comes out. And who knows, hopefully we'll be playing Arc Raiders on stream as well. But don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you all later. You all have a good one.